I'm here on this rainy Colorado morning to tell you a story of forbidden love. Are you in? Raelle was born with magic in her blood. In the Passage Realm, there are blessing givers and there are balancers. Each group has different bloodline magic, and they have a responsibility, a stewardship, to bring this magic to the other members of the Passage Realm. On the day of your birth, you receive 2 blessings and a curse. The blessing givers give the blessings, and the balancers give the curse. These bloodlines are sacred and cannot be mixed. It's against the laws of Ariadne, the goddess who bound her magic to the realm. As a blessing giver, Raelle trained her entire life to be tested and consecrated to go out into the realm and serve. It took her a lot longer. The magic was not as intuitive for her as it was for her sister. So at the age of 21, she is finally ready to be consecrated. On the day of her consecration, she is in a gorgeous cream-colored gown. She spends the morning in the temple with probably her favorite person in the world. Shamir is the temple steward, and she also grew up with Raelle's mom, Elora, who is the ambassador of the Blessing Givers. Elora and Shamir had a falling out at some point. Raelle doesn't really know what that's all about, but she selfishly wants them to get over it because she loves Shamir so much. Pretty soon, Raelle is standing within the 3 rings on the dais. When her family walks in, she has a momentary freak out when a whole bunch of people from the township follow her mother in. She specifically asked for a more private ceremony. It was embarrassing enough that it took her this long to reach consecration, but her mother is all about the show. Raelle pushes that aside and tries to focus on this, the most important day of her life, where she will be receiving her sight. That means that all of this training, all of this hard work that she's put in, she's finally going to have authority to use it to serve others. Receiving her sight means that her eyes will physically shift color. Those violet eyes will announce to the entire realm who she is. Blessing givers see the good in everyone. They have to be able to give those blessings, whereas the balancers see the darkness, and their deep charcoal eyes reflect that. There's another secret reason that Raelle is so excited to get through her consecration. From the time she was a young child, she saw things that shimmered in the air and didn't make any sense. Her mom told her to ignore it, but Shamir, she believed that maybe there was something there, something that the magic was trying to tell her. After consecration, Raelle hopes that will be made clear, or at least go away. And then there she is. Shamir places her hands on either side of Raelle's face. As she speaks the sacred words, light and warmth pour through her, seeming to singe every piece of her from the inside out. Right as she's in the middle of this, the doors at the back of the temple slam open. Raelle raises her head, completely overwhelmed by all of the senses. She can now see people's auras, and the light and the brightness is... She can just make out 2 soldiers pulling somebody down the middle aisle. A strong, hulking man crumpled between them, his dark wavy hair obscuring his face. She narrows her eyes, and as the man lifts his head, she sees 2 things. First, he has 1 eye that is violet and 1 that is charcoal. Second, a shimmering vision of her tangled in his arms. Follow for part 2.